Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another Star Citizen live stream. Yeah, I've got my little beanie on tonight. I got my little AT&T Digital Life hoodie type beanie. I don't know what you call these things. And it's because it's actually kind of relatively cool in here. I don't know if you heard me last night telling you we had like a snowstorm come through here. Well, the temperature has really dropped, so it's like below freezing outside. We got a good heater and everything else like that, but I am in my man cave, which is technically the attached garage, but it's been refinished. So I'm actually the farthest away from our heater. So I got a vent like right at my feet and then one right over there. I'm comfortable with the beanie. When I take the beanie off, I tend to get a little chilly. But I'm doing good. If you guys are here to check out my stream, I appreciate it. We're going to do some Star Citizen bull junk. Fly around, get some cargo, maybe take some missions. I don't know. Whatever my whim takes me. Got me a couple of 3 drinks here. Got my some snacks on the table. I'm set up. So what I did was I hit the Australian server. Let's see what it looks like. We're going to log into the Australian server. I'm anticipating a patch tomorrow or the next day. And I've been doing a lot of research on the i7 8700K versus maybe a 7700K or my current 3770. I even looked at the i5, if you believe that. I looked at the i5. What is it? The 8400K. It had relatively similar performance, just minor differences from the i7. I haven't really done the price checking yet, but if it is even close to being half price, I think I might go with an i5. 8th generation i5, because an 8th generation i5 kills my 3rd generation i7, but and it does come with the 6 cores, so I don't know. Oh, well, I should probably get my cutlass fixed because it was destroyed on Daymar. So let's go ahead and claim. Not really, I just logged out. No, it was destroyed. I was going to go see the Javelin, and I just ran into the ground. Yeah, with a bunch of cargo. Diamonds, if I remember right. Okay, so you saw where it said it was going to take an hour and 20 minutes for my ship to appear. Right? Hour, 20 minutes. Watch this. Escape. Exit the menu. I don't want to wait an hour. So I'm going to exit the menu and come back in, and it'll be ready. After like 5 minutes. I'm going to try best this time. See where it puts me. Yeah, if you're watching the stream, you got any questions for me, please feel free to drop them in the chat. If you don't have any questions, you just want to watch, enjoy the show, that's fine too. So I've been selling a lot of figures, a lot of my old miniatures and game books and terrain pieces. I haven't really gotten into selling most of my terrain pieces. I've got a bunch of buildings and stuff out in the garage. I think I'm going to bring them in and start selling those. I've been selling... Hey Joshua, man. What's going on? I've been selling most of that on eBay, and I've been doing okay. I mean, selling wise. Yeah, I'm just trying to supplement my income because I want to get that 8,700K. Hey Daniel, welcome back. Oh yeah, I sell a bunch of stuff on eBay. Mostly gaming supplies, miniatures. I got a graphics card on there. You don't want it, but it's like an old 9400. Hey Fire Kida? It's not Fry because the Y is before the R, so it's Fire Kida. Okay. Well, we're about to find out. It's Derek, as in my YouTube name, or on the screen you can see how it's spelled, D-A-R-I-C-K, 00. It's Derek 00. Fire Kida. Yeah, so I was right. I know, right? The Vikings. That last pass. Okay. Opening this up, and Cutlass. Stored, ready to be retrieved.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
And there it is. Let's go check it out. Now, Aaron Roberts implied Friday that they know about this workaround and they're going to do something to fix it. Unfortunately. No, it's not spelled with an E anyway. I don't care. I don't follow Eric Smart. I don't read any of his texts or tweets or none of that. So you could tell me a joke about Eric Smart or whatever, and I don't know why I just tried doing that. I wouldn't know what you were talking about because I don't follow him. I know who he is. I know that a bunch of people consider him to be like a troll for Star Citizen and stuff like that. And he, you know, is just trying to get publicity for his own games and stuff like that. I get that. But honestly, I don't know who he is. I don't read anything he writes. I don't listen to him. So if you were to say something like, hey, he did this, I would be like, oh, I don't care. He's not in my circle of trust. All Alright, let's pick up some kind of mission, maybe? What do we think? Or we could just get some cargo. Some diamonds that I just threw away. Delamar. Why do I gotta go to Delamar? I don't want to go to Delamar. I don't want to do that either. Whatever. I'll do the seeds. I'm going to Selin. Selin, I do believe, is way over here. What? Oh. It's all good. What is that sound? Sounds like I had a bug inside my cutlass. It's going psh, psh, psh. Psh. You hear that? Yeah, that's right. It's not my goal.
Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear up.
What? My landing gear is just now finally going up? Side of the moon. Okay, so I think I just finished this. Which means I'm going to put me some cherry Dr. Pepper in this cup. Don't have any ice or anything, but guess what? It's already cold enough. I don't need any ice. Thought about making some hot chocolate or apple cider or spice cider or some coffee. I'm one of the lucky few. I have tomorrow off, so which is perfect because of the snow. I was able to take my car from the back driveway and get it over here on the hill after we scraped. Actually, my wife did most of the scraping, believe it or not. She got up early this morning and went out there and scraped. Which album? What album? I don't get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 70K, 65, 60, 59, and it's working its way down. I don't know what that was. $30. $11, $12. The spikes down to 8 and up to 14. 8 to 14.
Landing gear down.
Hey, Centray, man, what's going on? Coming in for a landing. Maybe a little too fast, but you know, hey, that's the name of the tunes, right? Look at that planet off in the distance there, and the shadow and the lighting and stuff. That's pretty cool. Right now, I'm just on a mission to pick up some seeds and deliver them to Delamar. That's what I'm doing right now, but I'm planning on carrying some cargo, maybe some diamonds back and forth from Grim to Olisar, just to crank up my fundage. They need to clean off this landing pad, man. They've got too much dirt and dust on this thing. Look at this thing. It's nasty. Alright, so I bet you it's the door over here. Nope. Pick up cargo right there. Got my own light. Beep. Turn it off. Yeah. Frame rates are 13 right now. So no fighting. Hello. Oh. What am I supposed to be picking up? Where's my waypoint? Supposed to be grabbing some seeds. I'm struggling. Where's the waypoint? Where does it say seeds? It says pick up. Am I supposed to pick him up? No. It's like, hey man. No. And I know seeds is not going to be on this list. It's not going to say seeds. There are stems though. And distilled spirits. Both vices. That's all he sells. No seeds. Normally there would be like a little box of something, and back here it would say seeds. Or he would say, hey, take this. Can't pull my gun out. Okay. No shooting him in the head. Screw it. That's alright. I'll buy some drugs. I mean, I'm sorry, stimulants. No, I didn't really rubber band. I just crashed. I was just heading like this and just didn't realize how close to the planet I was, and I think it was just me just crashing. Maybe it was rubber banding. It's exactly what I expected, and I am liking it. I'm digging it. But I know it's only the initial step towards, you know, fun, because this isn't right now. It's not fun. I feel like I feel like I'm still testing stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. The FPS is too low. If I had 20 plus FPS, I would be dogfighting and doing all kinds of missions and stuff like that.
Engines offline. Engines online. Launch complete.
Well, I thought I raised my gear.
Landing gear.
32. 32 gigs. Hey, U812, what's going on, man? Now, I can't just go straight to Olisar. I'm going to have to go here first. Whoa, see, there's some rubber banding right there. Wow. Oh, Rage, man, what's going on? I guess let's do some boosting here. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. That's what that goal is up on the top over there. It's more of a streaming rig because I can game on this rig, but I have a hard time gaming and streaming at the same time on this rig. So I'm going to build one with more cores. This only has 4 cores or 8 threads, and I need at least 6. I thought about going to the Ryzen 7, but I noticed there's not much improvement from the Ryzen to the 8700K. So I think I'm going to stick with Intel. I might bite the bullet and go with liquid cooled too. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey, why am I quantumed off so far away? You know what? I don't care. Just as long as I cleared the planet. Perfect. So I'm not going to the comm array. That's the pickup that I never did. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go here, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go accepted, cargo delivery, high yield. I'm going to say abandon because there's a bunch of junk. Okay, where's the planet? There we go. Oh, I expect there to be one probably Monday or Tuesday. I don't think it's going to be an update. I think it's just going to be a patch. They're going to patch periodically, maybe once a week or once every other week from now until March. And then that's when the big content drop will happen.
Missile locked. Quantum drive is now off.
Because it's a quarterly content drop right now. Am I under or over the landing pads? I don't know. I think I was. Why is it not slowed down? There we go.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Sure.
Landing gear down.
Really? Through electronic access you paid, or was that direct? if you buy, remember this, if you buy anything on their website, you have to go into your, I don't remember what it's called. It's a list of stuff that you've already bought or paid for. There's a list on your account, and over on the right hand side there's a button that's called Apply. You press the Apply button and then you have access to it. If you don't press Apply, it'll have next to it like Apply and Gift, so you can actually gift that equipment to someone else. If you haven't hit Apply yet, you're never going to see it in the game. Yeah, Voyager Direct. That's exactly right. Yep. That's right.
Landing complete.
I know, right? I'm scared of water cooled myself. That's why I've been thinking about not doing that. Even after hitting the little triangle. I'd verify that your money had cleared. Did you pay with like PayPal? Or did you pay with some kind of other payment scheme? And if you pay with some other payment scheme, then I would check to see if it cleared. Gift cards. So you don't have a credit card, so you went out and bought gift cards so that you could use it online. That's kind of what I'm gathering. Oh, from their website. Okay. Why would you buy a gift card and then immediately turn it around and use it on their website? I don't get that. Did you accept the terms and conditions? Well, you said it shows up in your hangar, so... Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to talk to their customer service. I thought I'd make a lot more on stims. Oh well. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll tab out of this. Right, I don't mind showing you my website here. Let me pull up Robert Space Industries here. My hangar. Okay, so let's go to the end. Okay. So like when you buy something, it should say right there attributed. Right? And then you come over here and there should be buttons over here that say gift or right here, exchange for store credits, gift. One of them should be apply, right? I'm not going to change it for store credits because I turned it into my Carrick. So see, originally I had the Retaliator, which I got rid of, and I turned it into a Carrick, and I turned my Hornet into a Saber Comet, right? Now let's look at some guns that I bought, because I bought some guns a long time ago. Here we go, like these M-series laser cannons, right? Because they're guns, you can't, if I remember right, you can't exchange those for store credits or gift them. So if you bought some guns, they should be right there, and it should say attributed. Yeah, you can post a link to what? To a porn site? No. No, I'm kidding. Do you have all selected? Or do you have, like, just weapons? There we go. So it shows just weapons. See, now this piece of equipment right here, I wish I had never bought it. Right? Okay, that's cool. Let's take a look. It's not a link. That's a picture. You won't let me click it. It's not a link. That's a picture. I'm clicking away and nothing's happening. Clicky, clicky, nothing happening. Won't even let me right click it. That's in Twitch. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, the Mantis. Looks like they were applied on January 4th. Okay. So what's the problem? Why would you buy a ton of them? Yeah, so they all say that. That's fine. Okay, where are you trying, first of all, where are you trying to equip them? I got my gray cat. Actually, I have two gray cats. If you want one, I'd gladly give it to you. But no, I'm going to try to remember how you get a gray cat, because I bought mine like 100 years ago. Where's Robert Space Industries? There it is. Yeah. Okay, so you've got a cutlass and you're trying to equip mantises on them. Can a cutlass equip a mantis? A mantis is size 3. Yeah, so a mantis is size 3. Yeah. And a cutlass, if you put a gimbal on there, you're going to only be able to equip size 2. So you got to take the gimbals off. Yeah, got to take the gimbals off. If your gimbals are still on your cutlass, then you're not going to be able to equip a mantis. So you remove the gimbals. Okay. Okay. So go to store. I do think it is Voyager Direct right here. Talking about the gray cat. Then you come down here where it says that's camouflage decorations for your gray cat. Where is it at? Is it decorations, weapons, components? Voyager Direct. View all decorations. View all weapons. View all components. Buggies used to be in there. Gray cat skins. Buggies right there. Click on buggies. And there it is, Gray Cat. It's 15,000 UEC in-game. It's saying that it is actually available in-game. So you can get it right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, check this out. Let's go back to the game here. Let's go back to Star Citizen off the monitor. Star Citizen. I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to go to exit the menu. We're going to go into the hangar real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you're... Have you tried deleting your user folder and there's one more thing. Deleting your user folder and there's something else that refreshes your account. Oh, you reinstalled the game? Oh, verify the files. Yeah, like delete your user file and then verify your account or whatever. Verify the things. But it sounds like you already did that, so I wouldn't bother with that. I thought these were Gray Cat parking spots. They're not. I don't see them anymore. There used to be Gray Cat parking spots like right here. There, I'll put that there. No, that's not it. That's not it. It used to be where the holodeck was. Holodeck, I say. But it used a holo table. This might be it. Gray Cat. Boop. There's my Gray Cat. Now check this out. That should be paint. I have the all-terrain camouflage. Check it. That's sexy. That's right. Uh-huh. My seats are missing. You see that? My seats are freaking missing. Yeah, every time I buy a new package or a new ship or something like that, that's technically funding it. I'm not paying a subscription. Like, I'm not in a monthly subscription like I used to be. I did that for a couple of years, but can't see that. That's too high. $29.43. That's right. Yikes, this place is big. Okay, let's get back to the game. Oh, duh. I have a variety of flight sticks, but I don't like using them with Star Citizen. Rhino 56, Sci-Tech, the Rhino, and the HOTAS, and then there's the Logitech 3D Extreme Pro. That's actually my favorite joystick, actually. Thrustmaster. But no, I do a lot of flight sims, and I will use them in flight sims, like when I want that, when I want that realistic, I'm flying the plane kind of feeling. But for Star Citizen, it's 3 degrees of movement, and a joystick is not 3 degrees of movement. Ah, 6 degrees. 6 degrees of movement. Sorry. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try what? I am not drinking beer. I am drinking a V8. Not just any V8. A spicy hot V8. I don't drink on stream. I wouldn't drink in public. I mean, I do drink in public, but I mean, I don't drink on air. I know a lot of streamers think it's cool to drink while streaming, and that's their freaking business, you know. No, it's V8, just straight up V8, 100% vegetable juice, spicy hot. I mean, you can't see it really. There, does that help? I don't even know. Spicy hot. Yeah, it's my favorite. Oh, it's good for you too. I mean, that's what's. It not only does it taste good, because I like Bloody Marys just like the next guy. But I could drink some of that with a little bit of something, a little bit of some vodka, something. But this is basically my non-alcoholic Bloody Mary. All I need now is like a celery stick and no. No. All right. I do. What's funny is we do sell motherboards and processors on our website, but just not in our store. So, because our store is kind of like a 3/4 store, like it's not a full store, so we're limited on space. So yeah, but on our website we got motherboard, processors, coolers, memory, power supplies. We got everything you need to build a computer except for maybe a tower. But you can buy those separately. What the heck was just that? It says I got 4,600 cargo. Are they sure?
The ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Because I think I've already delivered it. I wonder if I can deliver it twice. Or is it saying that's what I've got available? Yeah, I ain't got squat. And I'm not buying anything here either because they gouge you at Olisar. Yep, everything is the same price it's always been. Laranite's like the only thing that goes up and down. Yeah, so they that whole project's been discontinued. They're not going to do a joystick keyboard combo. That's not in the plans anymore. If you're waiting, you're going to be waiting a long time. Now, Mad Cat is still in business. Just putting that out there. They just have Logitech bought them. So Logitech doesn't have that contract with CIG. But you could still buy like the old Mad Cat's joysticks and mice. You just buy them through the Logitech Mad Cat brand. Which probably means the quality of them have gone up. Because Logitech actually checks and double checks their product. Or Mad Cats would just throw it out there. That's what it seemed like. Mad Cat made some bad manufacturing decisions. And I think that's what caused them to go out of business, because their stuff was constantly breaking and wire. Like on the Rhino, the way the throttle worked was instead of some kind of metallic sensor, what it was a wire, and this wire would bend every time you moved the throttle forward and backwards. The wire would bend, and after about 100 times of you doing this, the wire would break. And so they were probably getting a lot of returns, and they were losing a lot of money. People were complaining and stuff like that. So I'm just guessing. I don't know. I haven't done any research on that, and I really don't care, because I don't plan to use a joystick or a throttle in Star Citizen. I do have a Mad Cat mouse though. I have, yep, it's a Mad Cat's Rat 5. That's the mouse I'm using, and it's my favorite mouse right now. I have not tried any of the new gaming Logitech mice. I haven't tried them. Tablets for better flight? I don't think so. You mean like having my displays, like sit a tablet in front of me where I can see all my displays and I can press buttons to on my tablet to change things in game? I don't think so. I think that'll take away from my immersion. Might be fun, might be cool, you know, I'll have to see how that works out. But I don't think that's going to be important enough for me to do it. I have a tablet, but I'm not going to do it. Hey, Wink, thanks, man. You're the bomb. The bomb diggity.
Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear down.
You're the man. Okay, now where am I flying? I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's go to yellow. Double click it. Thought I saw Grimm's over here somewhere. I can't get there directly, but I can avoid the planet a little bit, like by flying out this way. My gear is still up, down. Wow. That's a sin. I play a lot of XCOM. XCOM 2 is right in the center of my monitor. I've got XCOM 2. Another game that I play quite a bit is a game called War Thunder. I play War Thunder every single day. I play XCOM every single day. And I play Star Citizen 5 out of 7 days. Late. On stream. I play a little bit of Rome 2. There was this huge patch that came out on Rome, and now I can't play my campaign. So even though the game's an older game, the patch just recently came out, added a bunch of stuff, changed a bunch of stuff, so I have to start my campaign all over again. Which I don't mind, because I love the game a lot. But I haven't done that. XCOM 2 War of the Chosen is the current version. That I use a lot of mods nowadays because I beat the game in vanilla, and so now I just use mods just to make the game different and more interesting, change things up. I was at a certain time I was trying to go for all the achievements. I still am, but I'm not in a hurry to do it. My attention came over to Star Citizen. Basically, I was playing XCOM while we were waiting for 3.0. Basically. Nope, not yet. Okay. How about now? There we go. No, I don't play Eve or Elite Dangerous. I'm kind of like you guys. Before I decide to get into a game, I'm going to watch a couple of people play it. I watched a couple of guys play Elite Dangerous, and I'm like, wow, this looks boring. And then I jumped over to Eve, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I kind of got into watching some videos about Eve, and every single one of them, they were always talking about the drama, the backstabbing, the griefing, the taking advantage of the little guy, and basically how if you aren't a member of this giant organization, you're going to be taken advantage of and griefed and killed in the starter zones and all that stuff. And I was like, I'm not going to bother playing that game. So Eve was too cutthroat for me, and Elite Dangerous was just too boring for me. But I wouldn't have stuck with those games anyway. Because Star Citizen is the game for me. It's always been the game for me, and it's going to be the game for me. And if you know anything about some of the previous videos that I've done, I talked about how Star Citizen is so close to a game that I play, a role-playing game called Traveler. And if you look right behind me on the shelf, right around there, you see all these Traveler books. That is a sci-fi role-playing game, pen and paper, that you play around the table, a lot like Dungeons & Dragons. That is basically Star Citizen. And so that's the reason why I got into Star Citizen. But I would have played Eve just to kill time while we're waiting for Star Citizen to come out, or I would have played Elite Dangerous, but for those reasons. Like Elite Dangerous was just too boring, and Eve was just too cutthroat for me to spend any time in there. Before Star Citizen, I was looking for a good game that I could sink my teeth into, and I found MechWarrior Online. MechWarrior Online was really fun, and there was a lot of promise. Like there was going to be team play, there was going to be competitions between organizations. There was going to be you were going to be able to try to capture planets. You were going to be able to move units around from planet to planet, worry about supplies and cargo and stuff like that. And our organization was super excited about all that. And then we were in the beta basically, and we played the beta for years. But then they said, "Oh, we've changed our mind. We're not going to do that." Guess what? We left. We formed a Star Citizen organization. And I left behind guys that didn't want to come to Star Citizen. Diamonds are too expensive. Wow. What about... Oh, medical supplies. Way too expensive. Clear night. Way too expensive. Gold now, you say. Nope, I'm getting barrel. That's cheap. That's cheap, jet cheap. What? There we go. Hey, Goose. Nah, I don't want to go to Lepsky. I don't. It's not that they don't have good prices. It's that I don't want to go there and have my game crash. I mean, I'm sure I can go there, but my FPS gets down below 10. I've been there enough. It's a long trip. It's not as fast. If I was speed rushing, I could go Grimhex Olisar, Grimhex Olisar, Grimhex Olisar before I do one trip to Lepsky and back. Just because of the way the landing works and the way you gotta travel through the station to get to the purchase terminals. Yeah, I was in the market for like a good MMO for a long time, and I jumped around to a lot of different MMOs, and I still have accounts in all these MMOs. I could list off some. I could list probably 50 MMOs in the last 5 years that I've tried, and played a long time. Do you remember Warhammer Online? I played Warhammer Online till the end, all the way to the end game. I was max level, had, you know, we were doing raids on castles and stuff like that. Yeah. I played, what's that game called? Lineage. I played Lineage 2. Not very long. It was too clunky and boring. And then I played what's the freaking game? Lord of the Rings Online. I played that for quite a bit of time. That was okay. It wasn't, you know, it was okay. And then I played Conan. What was the other game I played?
Launch complete.
Oh hell. Oh hell. Back it up a little bit.
Landing.
City of Heroes. That was my all-time favorite role-playing game ever. And if City of Heroes was to come back, I would jump on that. I would be all about some City of Heroes. I even played Champions Online because I used to play the Champions pen and paper role-playing game. But and I got into it because I could relate to all the different bad guys and stuff like that because I already knew them from the pen and paper game. But oh, looks like I could jump to portals. Or let's do it. But they went under as well. I played that one game where you're a god. Trying to remember. Didn't play very long, obviously. It was too easy. You would just wander around, just push a bunch of buttons, and they would all die. What's that other game? Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. Of course I had to play that, because I'm definitely big into the Elder Scrolls. So I had to play the Elder Scrolls Online. That was fun. That still is. That is fun. I think that game's pretty fun. I just haven't played it in a long time. I played some Japanese anime style games. They tend, in Chinese games, those all seem to be very easy. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, you're always going to win.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yeah, I played like 3 or 4 of those games because I was searching for the best MMO. And hopefully Star Citizen will be that. I thought Elder Scrolls was okay. Everybody thought it was going to be the next. Look where I'm at now. How do I get over here? What the heck? I was landing and now I'm back at yellow. That is a frickin' rubber band if I ever said one. Yeah, and you could play like the dark side or the good side. You could be humans, elves, or dwarves, and then you could be like chaos or orcs or dark elves or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Plus they had all the like instances that you could jump into, the challenges. I know, right? Yeah, I think Star Citizen's going to be it's going to be good, but I think it's also going to have problems. They're setting themselves up for failure, I think. But we'll have to see what Chris has to do about fixing any of those. Now, if he says he's already granted me landing permission, I'm going to tell him he's crazy.
That request has already been granted.
You're crazy. I know it was granted, but for some reason you teleported me back to yellow. I think that this game has a lot of potential for griefing. Like they're going to encourage it. That's my. They say they're not, but technically they are. I don't think they want griefing, but they're setting it up so that griefing will be easy. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be great, but it won't be... The graphics is great. We can say that. The immersion might be great. And okay, don't laugh at me. Don't point fingers about what I'm about to say. But to me, an MMO of any kind, City of Heroes, Warhammer, Warcraft, Elder Scrolls, doesn't matter. There's something in the emotes that I have to have, want to have, if I have, I'm a happy camper. And that's when two people can interact with each other, either a handshake, a hug, I don't know, high fives, or a punch on the shoulder. Anytime that slow dances, even that was one in City Heroes. It was as long as two characters can emote together. I want that. I know you can laugh at me, you can point fingers all you want, but I want to be able to walk up to somebody and shake their hand. Now, if I click on them and I click shake hands, they'll get a little pop-up that says, like this player's requesting to shake hands with you or something like that. And then you accept, then our two characters will like grab each other's hands and they'll shake hands. I want that. Because right now, you can't touch each other. Or you can't interact with each other in any way. And, other than with guns. Well, that's true. But yeah, that's how all the other games that I've ever played that had interactions with each other, you would walk up to them, you would click on them, and you would say slow dance or something, and then your target would get a pop-up on their screen that said this person's asking you to slow dance, and you would hit accept or decline or whatever, and then your two characters would start slow dancing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. More than doubled my money on that one. Oh yeah. I'm not saying it needs to be yesterday. I'm saying just by 2020, that kind of stuff. Or it doesn't even have to come out in the launch. It could come out a year after launch or whatever. That's okay, just as long as it eventually gets in the game. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go to missions. I'm going to see if anything popped up that I might be interested in. I'm going to accept that contract to get into a dogfight. I'm going to walk up here. I'm going to see if I can't get my comment.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Nope. I'm not worried about any organization or groups of players that think that they're going to come into Star Citizen and control economy. I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Like, well, what? Where two people interact with each other? But either way, I don't think any organization, I don't care if it's Imperium or Test or what's the other one? Explore. And oh, what the heck is going on with my shit? Okay, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get into it. I was afraid of that. Can't get into my ship. Trying to knock it down. Okay, screw it. Oh, on there. Nice, huh? Check this out. I am in the UE Navy, right? Okay, so oh, I must have got it to lower. I did. It's almost on. It's almost on its landing gear. Click, click, click. Okay. Well, I was trying to show you that right, and I will. I can show you. I can use this technique. Yeah, right there. You can't see it. UEE. That's right. UEE. Why did I just do that? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not gonna let any player ruin their game. They're not gonna allow that. Chris says this is his game and you're just a player in it. Right. Player monopolies are not going to be able to happen. Daniel is right. And I'm glad for it. I don't mind engaging with the market, but is it realistic for, I don't know, 10,000 people, let's say, to affect the economy of the empire with billions and trillions of people? I don't think so. I don't think 10,000 Aurora pilots should be able to affect the empire. Can't happen. Okay, so I'm just going to claim this. Hey, Flack. How you doing? Guess what? I'm abandoning that mission. Keep getting lost in my mobiGlas. Maybe somebody else can lend assistance, because I ain't going to be able to do it. Okay, I'll accept that. Means we're going to Levski. While I'm there, I'll go buy some diamonds or something. That's what we're doing. We're going to head on out. We're going to do that mission. See if I can get my heart rate over 150. Oh no, my ship's like right here. Okay. Getting my heart rate up to 117, 121. Come on. Come on. Breathe. Breathe deeper. Breathe deeper. 150. I'm still running. I'm running around circles. Trying to get my heart rate up. Okay. I didn't pass out. We're going to Rayari. Must be on selling. Yep. Let's see if they'll have some kind of pickup site, because last time I was at a pickup site, the guy just stared me down. It was like, you coming to pick something up? I ain't got anything for you. Ooh, I can go there. Let's do that. We're almost done with that. Well, we are done with that. Okay.
Quantum drive is now off.
Come on, Rayari. I hope it's on this side of the planet, not the other side. Not that it matters, but... Where is it? I see Gillette.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, I wish it would make it easier to read. Like, how far away is that? Is that the other side of the planet? Yeah, that's the other side of the planet. Okay. So let's do a little bit of orbital marker action here. And I know I call them planets. They're really moons. I get it. But I call it a planet anyway. So don't sue me. Still far away. One more orbital marker. Are there any? There's one. I would have to agree with you. I was never a big Cutlass fan. I'm not a Drake fan in any shape of the imagination. But I have a giant ship and I have a tiny ship. And I needed one that could carry cargo and I could have friends with me. But I didn't want it to be big. I wanted it to be just a nice, small, compact ship, but I could still load cargo and have friends. The Cutlass seemed like it was the best ship for that purpose. So I got it. I traded, what did I trade? I traded my, my Dragonfly. I bought one of the motorcycles because I thought I wanted a motorcycle, but then I realized I didn't want the Drake Dragonfly, so I traded it in for a Cutlass. You know what I mean? Because it's a midsize. It's a midsize car. It's not my sports car, which is my Cutlass, and it's not my sedan, which is my Carrack. This is my general purpose. You know, this is my Jeep. This is my Jeep. I can carry a little bit of cargo. I can have some friends in the back seat. You know, that kind of stuff. When I get my Carrack, am I going to be flying it around all over the place? No. I mean, hell, yeah, I probably will, but I won't get anything accomplished in it because it's just too big. My Comet, whenever I spawn it, it never lets me in the door, so I don't know. Some kind of desync thing going on with the Comet. I've reported it. And my Comet sometimes spawns with no engines and no guns. And sometimes the Cutlass or the Constellation spawns with no elevator and no turrets and no engines and no hangar door, or what do you call it, the little cargo door. How close to this place am I? Pretty close. I probably should start considering slowing down, huh? Okay, I'll do it. Are we entering the atmosphere or something? What's going on?
Landing gear down. Missile locked.
Yeah, but I think you can accomplish what you want to accomplish and not have it destroy the game. So I think that's the main concern, is they don't want players having a percentage of control of the universe where it would cause harm to the game itself. And I don't think what you're trying to do is going to cause harm to the game. So, because there's always going to be other medical firms out there, there's going to be hospitals and stuff like that that will be on the planets and stuff like that. You're just a supplement to that. That's the way I kind of envision it. You're not going to be able to replace the hospitals and the medical facilities that are on all the planets. So no, you won't be a monopoly. You're going to talk to me? That's somebody's suitcase. The Endeavor. Yep, they deactivated the missions. The pickup missions. It's POing me. I made this trip here. Wonder if I can throw a grenade. Nope. I'm here, dude. I'm standing right in front of you. Talk to me. You could at least tell me to go away. Oh well. Let's go to Levski anyway, guys. Let's just go check it out. See if they got any good cargo for me to pick up. This is cool. It's like a cool little atmosphere out here. Oh, Daniel, yeah. Daniel's gonna, his organization, he wants to be the preeminent medical organization out there that people will go to whenever they need medical attention or assistance, and he wants to be widespread through all the different systems and basically just take over everything. Yeah, we were talking about that. He's not going to be able to take over. Oh, guys, I am both in YouTube and Twitch, and if you're watching the stream above me, If they got the little red icon next to them, they're in YouTube, and if they got the little purple icon next to them, they're in Twitch. Yeah. Yeah.
Engines offline. Engines online. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Being that I'm in Selin, does that mean I would have to go... Yeah, I think that means I gotta go somewhere else first. I can't go there directly, because the planet's in the way. Let's try that. What? We're banding still. I think that having people on the ship as a commodity, like being able to sell them or buy them, is a thing that could happen. I could go either way with that. You know, prostitutes, slave labor, workers, servants in the house, or whatever. I could see that as AI. I can't see that as a player. I could see that as being a criminal activity.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
It's already been said that players that commit crimes will go to prison, and there will be a prison game to get out of prison. And I'm okay with that. Like, your character, when caught, will like respawn in a cell or something, and then people AI guards or prison guards or whatever, and you'll have to make an escape from there to get back into society and stuff like that. I think that is pretty cool. It also gives consequence to getting caught. There are a lot of people that complain about, oh no, if I get caught committing a crime, I don't want to go to jail. Right. Guess what? Don't commit a crime. The game's not about making it easy for you. Just because you want to be a criminal doesn't mean the game has to make it easy for you. If you commit a crime and you're caught, you're going to jail. How long are you going to be in jail? Well, that's up to you. If it takes you 15 minutes, if it takes you 30 minutes, if it takes you an hour to break out, that's you deciding to take that long. Right? That's not... They're not just going to say you're captured and now you're free to go, and you're just hypothetically, like some bounty hunter carries you to jail. He's carrying your like an empty avatar to jail. Yes, he would be doing that, but and your character's not going to ride in the back of like the paddy wagon. That's not what's going to happen. Let me see if I can try to explain this to you, because I've had an extensive conversation with the powers that be. You commit a crime. You get a reputation for being a criminal. There are going to be multiple people, AI and players, hunting you to get those credits, okay, for turning you in. Okay, so they are going to find you. If they find you, they might not find you. You might go escape into the deep blue sea, whatever, and they don't find you. But if they do find you, the minute they capture you, they're going to grab you, however they do. They stun you, tase you, or whatever. You will basically die. You will respawn in prison. That's what you see. You see your character getting tased and then waking up in prison and having to escape. Having some kind of mini game in the Odin system or whatever system it is that has the prison planet, right? I can't remember which one it is. But there is a orbital facility that's over this one planet. It's the same system where they make antimatter and they use prisoners to do it. But never mind, we won't talk about all that. But you got to escape. What does the bounty hunter see is something completely different. What the bounty hunter sees is he tased you. There's a body. He's got to go get the body, pick it up, put it into his cell, like his little prison cell. He has to carry it off to the advocacy and then turn you in. Then he gets paid. You didn't experience that. You didn't see that. That's not something that you play with. There's actually, that's where you in the game move from, okay, he tases you, you become a commodity, you become an item that he can possess, and he puts you in, and you don't fight back, you don't move, you don't try to escape from his cell, nothing. You just get turned in for money. But when he tases you, your character, your perception of your character teleports to the prison planet. There might be a delay. It might be a thing on the screen that says, you know, you're in transit, or there might be a cutscene or something like that that shows you being transported to this prison planet that you have no interaction with. And then plop, you're in your cell, start your quest to escape. And that's how that's going to play out. That's what it was originally pitched as. Are they going to change it? Maybe. Is that something that they're not going to want to do? Possible. Okay. But now when you start talking about slaves, they're not going to be players. You're not going to be able to possess a player. It's not going to happen. Will there be AI that you can own? Probably. Is it going to be outlawed? Probably. Slavery is not legal. That's right. Yeah. Oh, you 812. You so silly. Perception is truth. Is that what you're saying? It doesn't count unless you. It doesn't count unless you get your final field goal in. Unless you do the final snap. Did you guys see the Vikings game? I don't want to give you a spoiler, but at the very end, both one team went into the locker, the other team had all these people, you know, saying, "Hey, you won! Yay, it's great!" And they never did get a chance to kick the last field goal because time had run out, and the whole stadium was basically on the field. It was kind of funny. They finally did do the last snap, but it was just one of those. I'll kneel on it. All right, we're flying in ever so slowly. Look at the terrain. It's pretty cool. FPS isn't doing too bad. I'm at 11. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. The second I said that, Crash Handler, thank you for your submission. Let me turn the monitor on. Come on, monitor. Check it out. There it is, Crash. Thank you for submission. That's a screenshot I took. Ignore that. That's not the game. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Alright guys. Well, I guess that was a sign. That was the game telling me to get the hell out. Alright guys. So I'm going to end the stream right here. And I will catch you next time. And thank you all for hanging out with me. And oh, by the way, if you guys want to help support the channel, please hit the support me through either YouTube or through Twitch. Can't really do it through Twitch yet because I'm not affiliated. But what you can do is hit the PayPal me link in the description below, or hit the subscribe or support. I think it's called support button on YouTube. Because what I'm doing is I'm collecting enough funds all the way at the top there to which I guess I'm gonna have to adjust based on what happened today, but I'm trying to collect towards getting a streaming rig where I can stream and play at the same time at a reasonable FPS in Star Citizen, because right now I'm using a 3770, which is a pretty awesome chip, 32 gigs of DDR3 and a 1070. So I'm going to keep the 1070, and I'm going to have to switch out the motherboard, the memory, and the CPU, because I want to get the 8th generation i7. I know that Newegg's got a bundle, and I can probably get it for under $500, the motherboard, the chip, and maybe just for a little bit more get the memory, and then I should be set. And I'm just asking for you guys to help me out if you can. If you can't, I understand. It's cool. Just watch. I love you anyway. But if you can, whatever you can do will help. I appreciate that. And thank you for coming out and checking out this video. And maybe I'll be on tomorrow night. Not sure, because I do have to work on Tuesday. And all this week I'm opening. Well, we'll see. See you next time.